huge mystery on the internet that has still never been solved because the director is completely anonymous.
The things that are happening in this movie, I'm pretty sure are real events.
Truly scary in the end. Like, very suspenseful in the end.
These aren't actresses. These are like normal people with problems.
May become extremely intense. And you trust me, right?
I trust you with my life.
You trust me with your life.
Welcome me, sir and madam, to the killer conspiracy. Come on and accept.
What is up? Welcome back. Thank you for coming back if you are a returning person. And if you're not, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Killer Conspiracies, where we here expose or walk down different videos that have different killer conspiracy theories around the world. So with this one, I want to expose somebody that's slimy and nasty and dirty and evil. Someone I want to have a blanket party for.
Lucifer Valentine, if he's the greatest horror director of all time, or if this man is actually hurting people, but because these movies are marketed as fictional horror movies, he's never gotten in trouble for his crimes. This is a huge mystery on the internet that has still never been solved because the director is completely anonymous. So, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to solve it, but the deeper I searched, the stranger it got. I found fan pages that weren't run by fans, actors that were just disappearing, and I've been threatened that if I release this video to the public, bad things will happen to me. But I'm releasing it anyways. Here's the story of the dark side of Hollywood. You've probably...
Now, as I do this, I want to let you know that all of the clips you're about to see are from Reckless Ben. Now, not all of them are from his documentary, so better go to Reckless Ben YouTube and go watch his documentaries about this sick fuck, because it's about to get sicker and sicker and sicker, y'all.
Welcome back to the disturbing movie Iceberg.
The most disturbing movie is Iceberg. The lower you go, the more disturbing the movie.
On the surface are pretty common horror movies, such as The Exorcist or the Saw franchise. But as you go deeper down the iceberg, the films get darker, weirder, and way more messed up. And at the very bottom of the iceberg is Lucifer Valentine. And even though this is what his movies look like, everyone who attempts this viral challenge always says the exact same thing.
There is no way that somebody is watching this from start to finish unless you've got serious issues.
There's no way that a sane person is watching this full film.
Now, if you are unaware who Lucifer Valentine is, he's the director for some of the most notorious and most messed up films to be ever made.
I don't know about you guys, but when I hear this, all I can think is, how the heck are these movies so disturbing? Everything in this disturbing iceberg challenge is, I mean, yeah, it's disturbing stories, but it's all played by actors. All of the gore is supposed to just be special effects, so, I mean, how disturbing can these movies really be? My friends and I decided to find out and host a Lucifer Valentine movie marathon.
Let's watch the movie.
But none of us were prepared for what we were about to watch. These movies definitely aren't for us.
This is the most disturbing, disgusting film that I have ever watched. After seeing some talk about it on TikTok, I thought I'd give it a go. I knew I wouldn't last long. I knew my stomach wouldn't be able to handle it, and I was right. I lasted about halfway through. I had to keep fast forwarding it. Guys, this is not a movie. This is a sick home video or something that you'd find on the dark web, and I really, really encourage you not to watch it. And there is no way that somebody is watching this from start to finish unless you've got serious issues. I'm talking about the Angela chapters by Lucifer Valentine. If you know that name, you know the sorts of films that he does are sick, gore, just overall disturbing and disgusting. He actually has a vomit gore trilogy, as you can imagine, just revolves around vomit, the whole film. These are absolutely vile movies, and I can't even begin to explain what happens in them without feeling sick. This is not a horror movie, so please do not take this as a disturbing horror recommendation. Also, the things that are happening in this movie, I'm pretty sure are real events. There is a disclaimer at the beginning of the movie saying that these things are acted out by friends and they are given a safe word that they can use throughout filming. That should have been enough to just, make me not press play. But avoid this movie at all costs. It's just a warning not to watch it. If you do, don't.
The next group of people that you're about to see are really just not right in the head.
I've been a fan of Lucifer Valentine for many years now. It was fast-paced, it was creative, it was dirty, explicit, fucked up, and truly scary in the end. Like, very suspenseful in the end.
It's actually one of my all-time favorite horror movies.
I love these movies.
These movies are awesome.
Lucifer Valentine does a great job.
And people seem to love just how realistic these movies are.
The gore effects in this movie are fantastic. The gore is absolutely incredible. Very real.
These, gore effects? Dude, I don't know who he gets to do the gore, but dude, that blood and gore looks super uber realistic.
So realistic that there's actually a big conspiracy theory online that says, what if these aren't actually actors, but he's really torturing people and just passing off his fiction so he doesn't get in trouble?
Now, this is a trigger warning because this is going to be talking about women. So y'all women, if you're a woman, we're about to get into some very dark and nasty things. Definitely discretion is advised.
These are actresses. They're girls like me. These are like normal people with problems. And he's taking them and he's, like I said, it's like having a rabid animal, putting him in a cage and shooting him with a pellet gun and making him go crazy and being like, ugh. Like, that's what it is. It's disgusting. And then the person has to sit there with the trauma of what has happened to them, which is usually and forced abuse, and the fact that that's being monetized and distributed. If you're an assault victim or victim, imagine it being filmed and then produced on a DVD for a horror trilogy. And people bought it and said, this is art.
This is serious art, and fuck you if you say otherwise.
No, that's my... Like, this is so beyond fucked up, like, I can't explain it to you.
So, yeah, when I said at the very beginning that I might want to have a blanket party for this guy, hopefully y'all are with me now, because we definitely got to eradicate this cockroach, definitely, from this plane of existence, most definitely. And if you like this type of stuff, like this nasty stuff, stay away from me, most definitely.
You don't have to consent to it, but I prefer it because it makes it more authentic.
Can you hold up that contract you have?
And now that the contracts are signed, it's time to start filming.
From this point on, may become extremely intense. So you trust me, right?
I trust you with my life.
You trust me with your life.
After talking with one of the most recent survivors, when you get involved in those movies, I don't think anybody knew that they were going to get, hurt, or that they were consenting to being hurt.
Now it's too late. The girls already signed contracts, technically agreeing to this, so they can't leave.
She was like, fuck you, I'm done, I'm going home. And he was like, you can't leave, like, we signed a contract. And she was like, fuck you.
So someone reached out to me and they said that their friend was like currently staying with him in Canada, and she was someone who he had like talked to when she was a minor, but like she said that she could not leave because he took her passport.
Allegedly, some of the times, Lucifer Valentine will just trap this person in his house for like months and months.
We've been shooting this since December 7th, and now it's April 5th. So we've done a lot of shit.
Little contract that you sign, especially when you're drugged, how does that indemnify you from committing other crimes unlimited? Like, you can't just somebody because they signed
Yeah, especially if you're drunk when signing the contract. And I think you're right. Legally, the contract is...
It's more about the fear of the contract than the contract itself, which is exactly what Russ did.
Yeah, so
I'm going to sue for $50,000 or whatever he was saying.
It kept people silent because they're like, probably he can't win, but like, then if Russ sues me, I have to hire lawyers. I have to, and like, there's a chance I could lose, you know? And it's like, because I did sign the contract, like I was stupid enough to sign it. So like, he does have a case against me. And in America, not reading a contract before you sign it isn't an excuse, you know? So even though they probably do have a case, it's probably too much of a risk for them to go against and like talk out about the person, you know? Getting is bad enough, but now having millions of people watch your and like be like, oh, this is artsy, you know, like this is cool, you know, this is a cool thing that happened.
And I thought she was really the driving force behind those films as acting goes, because she might have been living the part she was playing.
Lucifer Valentine even makes his movies is just to convince a bunch of people to join his Facebook fan page. And this Facebook fan page seemed to come up almost every single time I talked to someone about Lucifer Valentine.
I was added to a Facebook group. While I was in those Facebook groups, I witnessed a bunch of fucked up shit.
I started talking with him, and then he added me to his Facebook groups.
He sits there all day long and does this to like dozens and dozens of women. Still more to like, there's tons of them to this day that he's talking to. The guy is dark with women, man. Like, I don't know how well you know about him. Not that he was not like a male feminist. He's just like out there. He like, stand up for women. This guy's fucked.
Everyone was saying how terrible these Facebook groups are, but no one ever told me what was actually so bad about them. I guess there's only one way to find out what's really going on. I gotta join this Facebook group. On the surface, it looks like just a bunch of girls obsessing over Lucifer Valentine.
Lucifer Valentine.
Yeah, I'm a little obsessed with it. We love Lucifer.
Show me what you look like. It reminds me of being a kid.
And every single person in this fan page seemed to actually worship Lucifer Valentine.
Director Lucifer Valentine is one hell of a guy. Is a wonderful, amazing man. He is absolutely 100% ingenious. He's brilliant. So smart.
Lucifer Valentine is like the nicest guy ever. Thank you for being the nicest guy.
The more videos I watched, the more I could see there is definitely something off with this fan base.
You molded me into this.
Man, I think it's crazy that you got women that's obsessed with this sick fucking piece of shit, and then you have like people that get fucking raped and beat, and they can't.
Tons of girls now that have just like probably like 6 or 7 tattoos that like cover up their whole legs and stuff. It says Lucifer Valentine. Your bedroom, like you have to cover all your walls with like Lucifer Valentine posters. Like everything has to be like Lucifer Valentine, your whole room. Like it basically like turns into this cult. If you want a better shot at like being in my next movie, like send me a video of you like cut for like doing like carving like a forehead or something, or like just like super like dark stuff.
I would like property. I have tattoos on myself because it was like you had to show like your loyalty.
This Slaughtered Vomit Dolls is on Google Play.
It used to be on Netflix. Yeah, it used to be on Netflix, yeah.
Oh, Amazon, the Vomit Gore Trilogy.
Yeah.
I didn't know these were so findable.
Yeah, they used to be. That's how a lot of people found out about it, was because it was on Netflix. It's like a bait and switch, you know, so he uses the movies as like a bait. So like, obviously, these movies go super, super viral, like millions and millions of views. A lot of people are like, oh, this is an artsy film, this is cool.
It's a pretty gross movie, but I like it.
Yes.
Lots of vomit.
And what's crazy is how the fact that they cannot catch this dude.
What the public knows about Lucifer mainly comes from interviews he has done, where he claims to be a Satanist who grew up in Arniston in South Africa. He's a fan of Nirvana, and his parents were etymologists. Considering ongoing references to Kurt Cobain, it's likely that he is a Nirvana fan, but some of the more specific details are likely just red herrings to throw people off his real identity. Lucifer has directed a few movies, each of which contain extreme gore, nudity, and a weird fixation on vomiting. I haven't seen any of his films. I did attempt to find them online, but unsurprisingly, they're not on Netflix or Amazon Prime, and I couldn't even find them to stream on any less reputable sites.
And this is what gets me, man, like, you can't
All of Lucifer Valentine's movies says produced by Unearthed Films. So I went to their website, and it's basically just Netflix, but for disturbing movies. And what do you know? Lucifer Valentine's movies were all for sale. So I went to the Contact Us tab and told them that I was making a documentary on extreme cinema and wanted to interview someone from the company. It turns out the CEO was actually interested in doing an interview, and he told me to meet him in the middle of a park after it closed. He said he wanted to meet us in a park, so we are at the park just waiting here for him. The CEO thinks he's just doing an interview about extreme cinema, but I'm going to see if I can get him to talk about Lucifer Valentine.
I'm Stephen Byro, president of Unearthed Films. The most fucked up movies available to man. There's a fascination of death, because once you realize that, you're going to die, you want to see. You want to see some death. You want to see what the hell you're going to go through. Whatever we can get away with special effects, because it's all fake. Everything's fake, And that's part of the fun of extreme horror, is that it's all fake, none of it's real. And,
So you guys did the Lucifer Valentine movies? Or?
Yeah.
Dang. Do you happen to know him personally, or?
Just on the phone, and he's a nut job.
So you've never met him, in real life?
No, he will not show his face. That's the thing, nobody knows what this fucker looks like.
But you don't, interact with him anymore?
No, that guy.
Dang.
And we had a problem with him because he actually threatened to send some of his junkie friends. He threatened to send them to tie me up in a chair and murder my stepkids, and then my wife in front of me, and then kill me. And that's why I was like, you. I'm like, you're out.
Man, dude, it is crazy, right? Walking you down this exposing path of this sick, twisted dude. We got more.
I took a screenshot of the guy's face and uploaded it to one of those reverse face search website thingies. And, yep, I found some other pictures of him, but they're all from a now deleted Reddit account. So I took screenshots of all of these pictures and combined them all together to make a 3D model of the guy's face. Now that I have a 3D working model, I can get a much more accurate search, and ended up finding a screenshot of his Reddit account before it was deleted, so I pasted this old username into Google to find it tagged in a comment on this picture, which seems to be his high school graduation, and on his diploma says the name of his high school. So I bought this high school's yearbook, and once I had his name, I was able to reverse search him to find his phone number, which I texted him to let him know who I was, and asked if he wanted to get on a phone call with me.
Shoot, Nah, I'd stuck here too, it's alright. Going okay, I guess.
The first thing he told me was, I'm not the first YouTuber who's tried to make a documentary on Lucifer Valentine. For the last year, he's been helping another big YouTuber make their own Lucifer Valentine documentary.
She basically had this huge channel. She does true crime stuff. One thing I really admired about her was that she seemed like she was in it to help the survivors of his. And the video honestly blew up pretty fast. So when she posted the first video, he emailed her, basically threatening her.
And I guess whatever this threat was, it was so bad that she actually took her documentary down. What was she afraid of happening?
Yeah, so that I was pretty unclear on about how we convinced her to take it down. She never really explained.
Same Reddit user I talked to from before. And she said she has some new information for me.
I was at a premiere with Unearthed Films. While I was at the event, I was hanging out with a group of people, filmmakers, producers. We were all just shooting shit and talking. Someone said, Shawn Fedorchuck. Jeff got really quiet and goes, you're not supposed to know anything.
Oh.
And we're who is he? That was my question. I was like, who is he? And it was all this kind of whispering, this hush hush.
She told me because the Unearthed crew was being so secretive once they accidentally said this name, she thinks this name is important, and it might actually be the real name of Lucifer Valentine. I couldn't tell if this girl was onto something or not.
Oh, now we're getting to the good part, y'all. We're getting to the good part, where he finds out who this little sick, slimy snail of a slug that needs some salt all over his body.
I actually found a connection. Shawn Fedorchuck and Lucifer Valentine both make movies. Shawn's IMDb page credits him for working on Bombshell, Tony Hawk's The Grid, True Blood. Basically, Shawn Fedorchuck is super involved in Hollywood. He's even been nominated for 3 Emmys. But there was another connection too. Just like Lucifer Valentine, this Shawn Fedorchuck guy was completely anonymous. I couldn't find a single picture of him, and all of his profiles are completely blank. Well, I did find one thing from a very long time ago. Apparently, Shawn Fedorchuck used to be the lead singer in a band called Kittens. Yeah, and this band that Shawn Fedorchuck was the lead singer in actually has some pretty crazy similarities to the movies that Lucifer Valentine has made. I looked up this band's album art to see that pretty much all of his albums are made with crayon. The exact same writing utensil Lucifer Valentine uses in all of his movies. Also, Shawn Fedorchuck is from Seattle, Washington, a city away from Aberdeen, Washington. However, Lucifer Valentine also made the lead actress in his main movie. He also called her Aberdeen too. With this many connections, I really am starting to think that Shawn Fedorchuck might just be Lucifer Valentine.
Mom now, and seeing these pretty much children, they're teenage girls, going through this. Like, it kills me. For him to be able to not do that anymore, like, and I don't know how that will happen, but I mean, like, I'm not asking for anything from me. I just want to not have it happen to people going forward.
So, how do we stop this? I don't really know if we can. Lucifer Valentine has literally built an unbeatable operation where he uses his movies and star power to trick people into signing contracts, which, even though these contracts are not legal in any way, I guess people just see these contracts and just automatically assume they're legit. And because of these contracts, everyone who tries to stop Lucifer Valentine can't beat him. And if I can't beat what he's doing, then I might as well steal it and do exactly what he's doing. But him, step 1, make a movie. This is the perfect excuse to torture someone without legally getting in trouble for it. And if I can get Lucifer Valentine to sign a contract, then that'll make me pretty much legally unstoppable. Yeah, Lucifer Valentine is definitely not going to sign any contract I present him. But this never stopped Lucifer Valentine, so it's not going to stop me. I'm just going to have to get creative. The second you join the fan page, like, Lucifer Valentine spends all day on this fan page just saying, like, who's joining it, who's joining it. Also, a lot of them are, like, 14, 15 years old. Within 30 seconds, if you join this fan page, he messages you, and he's like, hey, I really like your look. You seem like a cool person. You want to be in the next movie? We sent him a link with the IP logger. So basically, you send a link, you do a URL shortener, it shortens it, and then you can see exactly, like, where the person clicks on it within, like, a 100-foot radius or whatever. And it was funny because when he clicked on the link, we saw that it was in this apartment building, and then I zoom out and I'm like, wait, that says Trilogy Media on this building. And
that's how we got the text. That's how he texted us. He's like, yo, I'm going after someone, and they're like, your neighbor.
Oh yeah, Reckless Ben is about to get him. He found where he lives now, and it's coming, y'all. Just keep
walk in this apartment building and ask if Shawn Fedorchuck still lives here. I'm pretty sure they're probably not going to tell us. But if a delivery person walked in and asked the same question, they would probably tell him. So we went to the Ralph's across the street to get the perfect delivery driver costume. It's time to see if Lucifer Valentine still lives in this building.
I have a get well flowery deliver for Shawn Fedorchuck.
Okay, yeah.
So the only thing that is missing, I don't know his unit.
Okay.
But it's a signature required.
I know. Let me find out.
Okay, hey, appreciate you, man.
Yeah, so you can go to this apartment.
And that's Shawn Fedorchuck, right?
And because this guy's a professional, instead of taking the elevator, he actually went to the back fire exit to let the rest of us in.
One of the best parts of this whole thing, man, right here. So definitely give it up to Reckless Ben go give him a sub on his YouTube channel for this documentary and go watch the whole documentary. There's way more than just this on that. So go check it out, definitely.
Shawn? Hey Shawn, I have a delivery. There is a balloon and flowers with the signature required. I'm just a delivery guy. It says order by... Can I talk to you?
I have sponsors online.
I cannot hear you at all, huh? Oh, stop it in the line. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Are you Shawn Fedorchuck?
You have no way of knowing who sent these.
I'm just a delivery guy. They only need like...
Do you have anything that's...
I just only need like your signature here. I'm just staff.
Sorry, I have had a lot of harassment online, so...
Lucifer Valentine accepted our offer and is now signing our contract, which means he's going to be the lead star in our movie. And if for whatever reason he thinks this is unfair, well, we didn't even drug him before he signed the contract, so this might actually be the most fair movie contract Lucifer Valentine has ever been. Audio for my court case.
Good morning. So let me just take a look here, but we don't have the defendant present.
Yeah, Lucifer Valentine didn't even show up. There was just an empty seat with his name on it.
My name is Ben Schneider. I am a performance artist and I make art videos.
You had a written contract, it said.
I have handled this whole thing very professionally. We had contracts. He signed the contracts, including the penalties that he would have to pay if he didn't fulfill his duties, which he didn't.
What does the project consist of? I guess you had...
It's an art piece. He's playing a character of himself, and they call it like simulated torture on you, I guess. It's like, how long can you last? It's like, oh, we have to like torture, but it's not actual torture. It's all it's all just for the camera, you know?
Okay.
And I thought it was going to be a really good piece, but yeah, I guess it's not going to work out, yeah. We do like very extreme pieces, but it's all in the name of art, and it's all, and people love it, and people, you can see the statistics.
Sure, I thought, and also the contract. So he didn't live up to his part of the bargain, or he just disappeared? Or?
He just disappeared, and I've been trying to contact him almost every day.
You mentioned penalties. Oh, okay, so that was the liquidated damages.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would do for more, but I know in small claims you only do $12,500.
Correct.
And so...
And I see that provision here. Okay, so the court will enter judgment for the plaintiff against the defendant, $12,500 plus court costs, so your service fee. We'll send out notice in the mail. Thank you for your time, and good luck to you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Bye.
The official statement has arrived.
Yep, I won for a total of $12,697.25. Well, now I have to decide what to do with this money, and I guess that means that this is going to be a part 2 from a girl who said she actually knew Lucifer Valentine and that she had a message to give to me on his behalf.
There was actually a message he wanted me to pass over on behalf of him, is that he understands with his work he's going to get publicity and he's going to get all the negativity. But if anybody out there does want to try contact him, they have to respect his privacy in a way.
That was his message to basically my audience.
Yeah, basically, yeah. If they are interested in trying to find him in that, it's just the movies that he does which makes him look like an evil person.
Yeah.
And he's actually not.
You're saying that on camera he's playing this villain, but then off camera he's just a super nice guy and he's been awesome to you, and yeah.
So, Lucifer Valentine knows I'm investigating him, and I guess this is his friendly threat of telling me to stop.
Welcome back. So, you got to the end of this nasty, horrible information that you need to know and expose this sick and twisted little nasty slug of a slimy serpent. And I do mean this. I do not like this guy. I just don't like anything about him. I've already went on a deep dive about this. Other than watching Reckless Ben, again, give it up for Reckless Ben. Go to his webpage, or go to, his YouTube. Anything that the man does is amazing. He took down Russ McKamey. Okay? And if you know anything about the McKamey Manor, then you know Reckless Ben ain't playing around. You feel me? So, definitely give it up for Ben for exposing him. And I am just trying to re-expose him and make everybody understand that people like this in the world, man, they're mulligans, bro. You need to take them out back when you find them and just put one in them. One and done, son. Keep going. Pump them. Pump them and dump them. You know what I'm saying? That's my whole look out on this whole thing. Because of the fact that, people like this can do things like this because of money and fame and power and wealth and everything of that amount of greed within the world to cover up someone like this. It's just sickening to the point that, you can't just go and find this person. You have to dig and dig and dig. And then when you find what you're looking for, you definitely don't want to know what you're looking for when you find what you're looking for. It is not good. And I am the type of guy, I can tell you right now, most horror buffs will be like, oh my god, I love, Last House on the Left, or I love, fucking I Spit on Your Grave. I don't care. If you are somebody that likes both of those movies and can sit through them, you are a piece of fucking shit. Okay? And for anybody that doesn't know, Last House on the Left is about a group of men that break into a house and rape a woman repeatedly and beat and murder their family, her family, in front of her. That's what Last House on the Left is. Now, the other one, I Spit on Your Grave, is kind of the same thing. Has to do with a woman, and she comes back and kills all the men, which is okay. But I'm sorry, I'm not going to waste 45 minutes of seeing a woman get molested, beat, raped, and all kinds of other random, just nasty shit, man. Like, I have a line. Yes, I love horror. I love gore. I love murder. I love seeing people just dismembered and thrown into body bags as much as the next horror buff. But when it comes to morality within what you're watching, if you watch any of these type of movies, you are a sick fucking piece of shit. I don't give a fuck. You're not gonna change my opinion. You love to watch women get raped and beat. So with that one, that's basically what this type of dude, that's what this guy makes. That's what the movies that this whole fucking video was about, was this dude was making that type of movie, but in a real setting. And this is not just me coming out. There's thousands, not thousands, but there's at least, I want to say, about close to about 30 to 40 documentaries about this dude. So definitely tap in, let people know who this sick fucking piece of shit is. I try not to curse on this channel, but again, I had to do it because I believe that, again, this dude is a mulligan. One and done, son. You know what I mean? Load up that motherfucking buck. Let's get done. But with that one, man, I ain't gonna go on. Thank you if you took time to listen to me ramble and show you what I showed you. Hopefully you have a wonderful day. Peace. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hopefully you're having a wonderful day, whoever you are, wherever you are. I always say, stay to the positive, never to the negative. Always remember that. Go up in the day, baby. You play. You only get one life to live. You better live it for today. That's facts. Stay ablazing, stay amazing, stay true, stay you. No matter what you're doing.